guys, I am here at the Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary, just outside of Brisbane, near home, about 30 minutes from where I live. The reason I'm here today and the reason I'm popping this up for you is because a lot of my friends think that Australian animals are really scary and dangerous. So I thought I'd show you some really scary and dangerous animals. So enjoy. Now these little critters are Tasmanian devils, and they're pretty cute right now. They're not really dangerous, but their jaws are really strong. But aren't they adorable? Look at that. Hello, little devil. Hello. You're so cute. Guys, this is the one you have to be aware of. The sinister, dangerous, vicious drop bear. Not really. That's our koala. Isn't he beautiful? I'll try and get a cuddle with one later. This little fella is called a Boyd's Forest Dragon. Isn't he awesome? This little fella. He's only little, unless he's hiding completely under all those branches. He's a death adder, the common death adder. Give it to you, my American friends. This is the one that you do have to be wary of in Australia. However, I can tell you now, if he sees you first, he's going to run. But that is the coastal taipan. So he's really deadly. You don't want to have a fight with him. I'm reasonably positive that this is one of our friendly carpet pythons. It says it's a shingleback lizard, but it's no lizard. This is an olive python, and I don't think the video is going to show you guys how big he is, but he's pretty big. I wouldn't want him dropping down on my knee anytime soon. This little creature is a lace monitor. And she builds her nest in like termite mounds. I don't know if she eats termites, probably, I hope so. But she's pretty awesome, but she's also probably cold, and she's just trying to sun herself. And, well, there you go. Lace monitor. They're pretty big. Live in Queensland. This is a crocodile, not an alligator. It's a crocodile. It's saltwater by looks. And yeah, you don't want to mess with him. A spider! Yay! I don't know what kind, guys, but you probably can't see his web, but he's pretty awesome. Let's get a bit closer. There he goes. This is one of our dingoes. He won't take your baby if you're lucky, because he looks pretty docile, and he only looks little. So there you go, a dingo. This is a cassowary, and he's got really big feet. Look at those. And yes, if you're in the bush and you see a cassowary, walk away, because they can be quite dangerous. But they're beautiful. They look like old dinosaurs. This guy's moving, but you can't really see him very well. He's a freshwater crocodile, so you'll find him in the rivers and things. Again, you don't want to mess with him. Wallaby, and that's a kangaroo. That's another roo, and that over there is old man emu. So let's see. I think he might come over and have some food. So this little fella has decided he does not want to take the food from my hand. He'd much rather get it out of the bag. But he's pretty cute. There you go. So see, even emus, you can't be scared of him. He's pretty. You're a pretty boy. You're a pretty boy. Hector, and he's a boy kangaroo. And he's an old man, I reckon. But you can see, I'll just show you his little feet. You see his little feet there? If he were to really get in a hustle with anybody, they jump up high and they sort of go for the guts of the other kangaroos. But he's pretty cute. He's cutie cute. So when you come to Australia, you have to give a little kangaroo a bit of a cuddle. You want some more? And I just thought I'd show you how big his hands are too. Hang on, let me see. I think he'll let me hold his hand. Look at him. Isn't he beautiful? Well, Hector's saying goodbye to me now by the looks. He's off. He's had enough. See ya, Hector. He's pretty old, guys. So this is a little wallaby, and he's very cute. And look at his little hands. Tiny, tiny little hands. He's just little. This is the most active I've seen a koala bear all day. Because he's eating, and in this enclosure there are babies, but I haven't been able to spot. I mean, he's only a young koala, you can't tell, but he's just a little one. But there are mummies with babies in their pouches, but well, you know. Oh, here we go. Let's see what this little one does. Isn't he beautiful? You can't tell how tiny he is, but he's just a little bub. He's a young one. But there are tiny little ones in here too. I think the mama up the top there, she's got one in her pouch, because they're marsupials, so they have they carry their babies in a pouch, just like kangaroos do. This is a platypus, guys. Just so you don't, in case you don't know, I can't tell if it's a boy or a girl. Girls are okay, but boys, you've got to stay away from their tails because they're poisonous. So you don't want to pick up a cute little platypus and they get stung, because you won't be very happy at the end of it. So I've come back to the little Tassie devils. They were asleep before when I showed you, but now they're awake. They're super cute. There's one next door that's running around like a crazy person, but this is a Tassie devil. Very strong jaws. Yeah, don't want to mess with them really, but they're pretty super cute to look at. It's a little fella that's running around like a mad person. He's pretty cute. He's a Tassie devil. I don't know why he'd be alone. Probably it might be a he, and they're keeping him separate from the females. I don't know, but I can't see any other ones in with him, but he's awesome. So these are lorikeets. They're our native parrots. You can get all sorts. This one's a rainbow lorikeet, but there's different sorts of lorikeets, and I'll show you my lorikeet at home later because I have a pet one. But they're pretty cute. These ones are up in the trees at the moment waiting for the feeding time at this park, when they will come down and jump on everybody's head just to get a feed. So he's at the Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary, and when you come here you make sure you come and visit this sanctuary because it's awesome. Okay guys? And this is not
That's where we can't rely on that natural balance, because it would mean Aeon would have to stand right in the middle of an open gateway, and he's going to have all those sheep coming over the top of him, which is not helpful for him at all. And that's where our training comes in. So Aeon's going to demonstrate how he can send flirt clockwise around those sheep. And he can also ask her to go anti-clockwise.
I'm doing exactly what I'm not supposed to do. Look. Please do not feed the wildlife. Well, he doesn't look very wild to me. He just looks very cute with his little friend. Look at that. Oh my God. I'm having an orange poppy seed muffin. So, you know, what can you do? These are our little bush turkeys. This one wants some food, but it missed out on my muffin, I'm afraid. So it'll have to go and look for food elsewhere. I just love this fella. I don't know what his name is, but he's very cute, and he's let me give him a few pats. But he's pretty cute, and look how big his feet are, guys. See that? He too can do some damage if he wants to.